Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start with the fourth unit, which is surface chemistry. So I'm starting this chapter in the beginning because it's theoretical in the nature, and we can cover it up without any problem in very short time. So first of all, we need to understand what surface chemistry is. Surface chemistry means the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of nature of surface and the processes which is taking place at the surface. Got it? The definition thing you need to now correlate with your daily life. You see, there are so many processes which takes place, in which surface chemistry is involved. You see, nowadays all people are using masks, N95 mask we say. It helps to prevent or protect you from against the dust and the microbes, okay, because in between the layer of the mask charcoal powder is there. Now the charcoal powder do not allow these foreign particles to come inside mouth via air. What's the reason? Because their surface chemistry is involved, their adsorption is taking place. All those dust particles, microbes, get adsorbed and by those charcoal particles. So now here new term is coming here, adsorption. What is the meaning of adsorption? Adsorption means, here you see, phenomenon of retaining the species on the surface rather than in the bulk of solid. Now these species can be gas molecule, it can be liquid molecule, it can be solid particles as well. You got it? So the particle get retained or get sticked only on the surface. Okay. Now there are certain processes in which molecule gets accumulated at the surface also, and molecule enters inside the bulk of solid also. So here in these examples, absorption as well as adsorption simultaneously take place. I'll give you one example. If you roll piece of chalk on a ink, okay, now what happens? You see, and then you break the piece of chalk and you see both absorption and adsorption take place. The ink particles are more retained on the surface, but a part of it also enters inside the chalk. So whenever adsorption as well as absorption takes place, then this process is called sorption. And you need to understand the difference between adsorption and absorption. Adsorption is surface phenomenon, molecule gets stick only on the surface, and absorption is bulk phenomenon. I mean to say the molecules here enters inside the bulk, and when both adsorption and absorption take place, then this process is called sorption. You got it? Now I'll give you example of adsorption. Now suppose you take ink and dissolve it in the water, and now you put the powdered charcoal inside that solution and shake it, and what happens? The color of the blue ink solution turns colorless. How this happens? Because of the adsorption. All the ink particle get adsorbed on the surface of charcoal particles. So from here we come to know there are two type of the things in the adsorption process. One is called adsorbent. From the given example, the adsorbent is the charcoal particles. Adsorbent is the surface on which adsorption takes place. And what is adsorbate? Adsorbate is the ink particles. It is the species which get adsorbed, which get retained, which get sticked on the surface of adsorbent. You got it? So I hope you got the difference between adsorbate and adsorbent. So this was the basic introduction to the chapter today, and rest of the thing we'll study tomorrow. Thank you.